Hi, this is Nigel from Seekers. We're down in Weymouth this afternoon. It's a bit windy. Sorry about that, affects the noise. And we're looking at KARMALENA, which is our 2001 Bavaria 34 super boat. Lovely, lovely condition and just very turnkey and ready to go. Let's go and have a look at her. So just looking around the outside first, there's a rescue sling on there. We've got boarding ladder, we've got shower, we've got shore power, a little outboard that'll be by negotiation. Dodgers, everything's in really nice order on this boat. No obvious signs of any damage down the hull. Nice clean side decks. The owner's a pretty serious sailor, looks after her really well. You can see she's got in-mast reefing. Those sails were new in 2018, along with the Genoa, so 2018 for those. And we'll step aboard and have a look. So nothing really to see of any great interest. It's pretty standard. The owner's had a new electric windlass fitted, which we can see in there. The loft runs, it's got its own little remote there. You can see the anchor locker, never a nice place to look. It's a really clean looking boat. All the lines lead back to the cockpit, even the halyards for the Genoa and the mainsail. There's a spare, there's a halyard there for a downwind sail, so everything there that you'd need. Spray hood, again I think that's 2019, in good condition. Into the cockpit, I've just taken off the cover from the wheel. So nice teak all around here. It's a nice area. You've got a wheel autopilot, it's an ST4000, and we've got a fairly new Axiom. It's a 9 in there. That's doing the chart. It's not got radar, but it also does the wind and the depth on there, which is nice. So you haven't got lots and lots of instruments all on one instrument. You can obviously split screen that if you want. These are nice and new, drinks holder and table, really, really nice. And as we can see, a nice tidy boat. All the lines come back to the cockpit, so realistically, you never need to leave the cockpit. Maybe to anchor, even reefing because of the in-mast can be done here. And then we're going to have a look downstairs. Just wait while the camera adjusts to the light. Let's start on the port side. So, off bedroom to port, that's a pretty sizable double in there. There's obviously some restrictions on height, as there's always going to be on a boat of this size. And you got some storage there, hanging and shelves. Even a little sofa. A little bit of room here to get changed for a bit of privacy if you wanted to. Galley, fairly standard, double burner, oven and grill. We've got a top loading fridge. That's always a better option on a boat like this, for various reasons, security and heat retention, and a sink, hot and cold water provided by the engine or by shore power. Now, this is a nice feature on here. If I can just pull this aside, these sides flip up and they give you actually a fairly decent sized single berth there, which is nice, I think. So rather than cupboards behind, that extends the berth there, so it's a proper 6-berth boat rather than 4 berths, and people can just squeeze on. I'll put that back in a bit. Table in the middle, again, all of the woodwork is in nice condition, leaves that flip out, storage below. You can see the floors, really, really good. And then I think this is what really impresses people actually. The fore cabin is actually the bed isn't too high up. On smaller boats you have to lift the bed high to get the width on it, which you don't here, and you've got this nice space. So again, privacy to get changing. I'm 6'1", I've got full standing headroom in here. A nice big bed, really nice clean area. Yeah, really good. Again, we'll come back this way and you can see the floor is really, really nice. Now what I'm going to do, if you give me a second, so the berth on this side is the same concept, that the backrest flips up to give you some space. I'm just going to move this slightly and take up this. Always a good thing to look for on a boat are the keel bolts. They look excellent. And up we come. So work our way down the port side. As we said, there's the berth again. Backrest flips up to make a nice big single. You got the chart table here with its own seat. There's your normal switch panel and your radio, which is DSC. There is a redundant, I think it's the Raytheon plotter there, would have been the radar. That's redundant now, but obviously taking that out would leave a hole in the door. If it were my boat, I think I might fix a little Axiom repeater in there, and that's quite nice. That comes out and fixes to be part of the chart table. So that might be nice with a repeater on there, possibly filling that hole rather than get a new cupboard. That's up to you. And then further back, we've got the heads, nice big heads